Oprah Winfrey is and has been a trailblazing juggernaut of the New Thought movement for the last 40 years. We honestly would not be where we are in this LOA community without the help of Miss Oprah Gail Winfrey. Now let the record show it was indeed Oprah who introduced the world to Rhonda Byrne's The Secret. Oprah literally lit the match to what we know today as the law of attraction hands down, while Rhonda Byrne, Esther and Jerry Hicks, Louise Hay, Jane Roberts, Dr. Wayne Dyer, and of course, the godfather of New Thought, Neville Goddard, were first. Oprah essentially built the house of New Thought that we all currently live in. While Oprah did not invent or discover LOA, she for damn sure defined it for an entire generation. And for that, we should all be indebted to Oprah for all she's given to this community, and for that matter, the world, period. So, with my whole entire heart, I'm giving thanks and gratitude where it's due. I'm giving Oprah the proverbial flowers she deserves. Quite simply, thank you, Oprah. Thank you so much for everything. In the last few months since the Hawaiian wildfires of 2023, Oprah has been vilified and unfairly criticized on social media. With the conjecture, innuendo, and propaganda of Twitter, Instagram, and most of all TikTok, we allowed viral rumors and lies to chip away at the icon who has literally and figuratively given this very world so very much. Social media had the nerve and gall to criticize the charitable donation of millions pledged by Oprah for her People's Fund of Maui. Lest we forget, this is the same woman who donated tens of millions to charity, sponsored countless Black students' college education to HBCUs, given away 300 brand new cars to teachers, built and funded the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls boarding school in Africa, made multiple authors New York Times bestseller millionaires by featuring their books on Oprah's book club, moved 100 underprivileged families from the Cabrini Green housing projects in Chicago. However, these entitled keyboard social media talking head ingrates had the nerve to look a gift horse in the mouth. They even went as far as to blame Oprah for the Hawaiian wildfires, and also unconscionably claimed she started the fires to gain access to more land on the island. The sad part is, people actually believed this.
I was at a low point. You know, I was in Maui when the fire started, and I started this big fund to give money to Maui, The Rock and I, and then I got hit online for not doing the whole thing myself when I thought $10 million was a good start. And the rest of, a lot of people in the world thought otherwise, that, you know, we should have done the whole thing. And I was hit with so much vitriol and craziness and conspiracy theories. And for a day, I allowed myself to feel the feelings. I allowed myself to, I didn't go down the rabbit hole of reading them all. So I was so excited when we initially announced the fund. I was like, wow, this is gonna be great, and we're gonna make so much money for the people of Maui, because I'd read about the fact that Dolly Parton had done it successfully in Gatlinburg when there were fires there, and they figured out a way to create a fund that got money directly to the people. So I sat down with Rock's team, and we worked it all out, and we brought in the people, and we figured out how to get everybody's bank account numbers and drop the money into their funds, and was really excited about it, and then got hit with so much vitriol and conspiracy theories that I was really saddened by it. I was deeply saddened, not just for myself, but that, wow, this is the kind of country we live in when you try to do something really good and that happens. And I allowed myself to feel those feelings and was able to turn it around, first by feeling it and separating myself. Well, this is a feeling, this isn't you. Anything all these people are saying, they don't really even know you. And then I prayed about it. I had a conversation with somebody who I have a lot of confidence in, and we read Psalms 91 together. And then I sat down on my porch and I wrote in my gratitude journal. I've been keeping a journal since I was 15 years old. Around the 90s, I started to do just gratitude. And normally I do like 5 things a day. Sometimes because he said so we could just do it on Sundays, so I moved to Sundays. But I sat down and I started just thinking about all the things, not how far I had to go or not what was coming down on me in the moment, but just how I got to be where I am. And anybody who's here at the Harvard Business School or Harvard Divinity School, anytime you start to feel down about yourself, just look at how far you've come. Look at what it took to get you in these seats. I mean, it's incredible when you think about your life and all the things that happened and all the things that you thought were going to take you out and how nobody believed you could get here and how there were times you didn't even believe that you could get here, but you did. It's pretty extraordinary. So that's what I did. I sat down and I actually took a good long look at my life and I started listing the things in the moment I was grateful for. And before I finished, I had 27 things on the list just for that day. And I was in tears and had raised my vibration to the point of I wasn't sad anymore. I was much, much, much happier. And it started with being thankful for, grateful for what I was experiencing in that moment, not what was happening outside of myself, but for what was really happening inside right here. That's how I turned it around.
As usual, Oprah has chosen to rise above all this by focusing her positive energy on the new musical adaptation of the 1985 film, The Color Purple. I've seen Oprah everywhere on the media circuit beaming and dressed in all purple in ode to the classic film. Oprah has paid homage to the original film for nearly 40 years. Oprah credits the book and film for literally changing her life and career. I'd like to thank Oprah for changing the trajectory of my life personally by being an example of what could be. I fortunately grew up in a magical time in the 1980s where there was Black excellence beamed into my home through my TV. I had the likes of Michael Jackson, The Cosby Show, the Black Entertainment Television Network by Bob Johnson, and of course Oprah Winfrey to show me who and what I could become. As many of you may know, Oprah and I are from the same neighborhood and city, Nashville. She has proven to be more than a hometown hero to Nashvillians, but a global humanitarian touching and influencing billions of lives with her big heart and unmatched kindness. In spite of the unwarranted character assassination she's faced in the past few months, Oprah just keeps elevating to the top as usual. Among the multiple decades of awards and accolades, Oprah was recently immortalized in a beautiful hand-painted portrait at the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery. She closed out her poignant speech at the unveiling by quoting the brilliant poetic words of her mentor, Maya Angelou.
When Maya was here on Earth for my 50th birthday, she wrote a poem called Continue. She says in the poem, is that I hope you continue to astonish a mean world with your acts of kindness. And I hope that gratitude will be the pillow on which you kneel every night. And I want you to know that that is exactly what I intend to do, to continue to astonish a mean world with my acts of kindness and continue to live in the space of gratitude and move and have my being in all of that which is God.
So, I say again, ever so graciously, thank you. I present to you the biggest bouquet of love and gratitude for all you have given to me and the world. Oprah, I love you. We love you. This virtual bouquet is for you.